Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome from sunny Derbyshire. Because the sun's come out today, I've decided to wear my sunglasses. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining us. It's a real pleasure to have your company. And we've got bargains galore this hour, but also I'm going to show you a couple of new ideas on stamping that I hope you're going to love. And of course, lots of you know that I started my crafting journey in textiles, but stamping was the first thing I did as paper crafting. And I can remember that I was in a little village in Essex, and I went into a gift shop, and I'm trying to remember the name of the place. I want to say it was Bray. I hope that's in Essex. Tell me where it is, whether that's all right, whether I've remembered it right. And anyway, went into this it was a little gift shop, and they'd got this big stand, and it was about this high, and it was one of those spinny ones. And on it were little rubber stamps, and they were all sentiments, and there was happy birthdays, and there was mum and dad, and all of that. There were loads and loads and loads of them. Oh, and people's names as well. That was the other thing. And I bought a little wooden stamp, and it was about that big. It was about 2.5 centimetres long and about 1 centimetre wide. And it was by a company called Rubber Stampede that used to be a British company that I think they were based in Norfolk at the time. And I bought it, and I remember it was £8.99. And £8.99 for one tiny stamp. Now, if I tell you you're going to get a full set of A4 stamps for £8.49, that shows you how much the craft industry's changed in the last few years. But these are from my pocket. Let me introduce you to the team, and we'll say a few hellos, and then we're going to get cracking with some demos. So first of all, we've got the lovely Katie, who's on cameras. It's becoming a bit of a thing, Katie, isn't it? Me presenting and you on cameras. We've got Sophie, who's our producer director. She's having a break from her job in graphics for an hour. And then I think we might have Andrew doing comments, or it could be Sean. But whoever it is, please welcome them and say a big hello. If you're watching us for the very first time, well, it's really, really easy to shop. All you have to do is type the word shop followed by the code in the comments, and that pops it into your basket. Don't forget to either open an account with us at Highlight Crafts or log in, because then you'll get your discounts and your points, because the price I tell you is not the price you're going to pay. You will pay less than this, so please don't miss the chance to be able to save some money. Now, I'm going to show you how to use markers actually as a stamp, as a stamping thing, so you don't need your ink pad. And I'm going to show you how to then do some different colouring techniques that I think you'll like. So let's take a look at what we've actually got. Now, we don't have a lot of some of this stock, and I wanted to share with you it's your chance to get a bargain, add into your stash, build up on what you've already got, and there's a couple of things that are really, really useful on the show. So we're going to go all the way down here and have a little look at everything we've got. So the first thing that I've got is our Floral Delights. Now, these are ones that I use when I'm doing my decorative painting, because it's a great way of you learning the shapes, but also it's a lovely way of you being able to colour florals. So if you take a look at this one, these are A5 in size. You're paying the equivalent of £5.50 for all of those stamps, and £5.50 for all of those. So if we were going to be building compositions, we've got our flowers, we've got our foliage, and we've got all the little filler flowers as well. This one, Shop Perfect, is £10.99. I love those. You're getting set 2 and set 3 of Floral Delights. Please don't miss out on those. They're great for you to be able to do all of your practicing. And for double loading brushes, there's another little technique I'll show you on that one. Right, the next one we've got these beautiful florals, and they really are quite lovely. And so you're getting all of the roses. This long stemmed rose with the petals and the detail, she's absolutely exquisite. and you've got the little leaves on their own. You've got corners, you've got a swag, you've got the rose heads to be able to build your own design. Plus, you're also getting, you've got the hydrangea, which you can see with all of the little flower heads and the individual flower heads. You've got here, you've got your iris and then different sizes of hydrangeas. And that whole set, including a full set of marker pens. So you're going to get, here I'm just double checking, it is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it's more than I thought. You're getting 24 markers. Wow. And you've got, these are double-ended, you've got bullet and also chisel tips. Both of those, 24 markers, $24.99. That's a crazy value, and these are really blendable. In fact, I'm going to show you that how blendable these are. Right, we've got our multi-markers, multi-surface. It means if we're stamping and colouring, we can use our multi-markers on loads of different surfaces. Shop multi, $23.99. Now, I wanted to put this set on because, and I picked these designs myself, I wanted to put this one on because I wanted you to see how this would work with everything to Red Robins. So you might be using your die cuts, but then adding in elements to go with it. But you've got a really big, it's almost a DL sized piece of bark. You've got the huge frame of leaves, and then you've got the extra foliage. Put all of those together, all of them together, £8.49. That is a good price. £8.49 for a A4 set of stamps. So then I was like, right, what do we need to put with them? Well, how about if we were to put our little robin in amongst all of those leaves? Using our hellebore, you've got some detail to be able to put in the background. This collection here, building your scenes with your farms, with your farm buildings and your musical notes and the robin, all of that together, £5.49. These are really silly prices, guys. It's your chance to get a bargain while we've got them. When they've gone, but get it while we've got it. We've got another design. This is one of Lou Withers. Now, it was designed to do moodling with, but I think this is all about colouring. For me, that is a really pretty stamp. Shop Lily, that one's only $7.99. And just to give you an idea, Katie, you were doing some research yesterday on stamp sizes and pricing. Was it A6 was at $10.99? Yeah. Yeah. A6, $10.99. That's the market price. We're looking at much better value here in terms of pricing, just to give you a deal. This one's super crazy. This is your crowning glory, and that with the hummingbirds and all of the flowers that you've got here, the lupins, that together, shop crown, that's only $5.49. So imagine those with those. That's what I'm thinking. These are gonna look fabulous. They're designed in the same style, so they will mix and match. You can put things together. You could put your lupins in with your roses and they would look fabulous. This is a set where you can truly mix and match any of the designs on the show. So if you'd like that one, shop crown, $5.49. Right, well, now we've got some little goblins for you. These are super cute, and they've got the most exquisite fairy home. A little fairy home with the fairy toadstools, with the little signpost, with our cute little gnomes, and you've got all of those together. Shop home, £8.29 gets you that whole collection. £8.29. 10% of the stock of that has gone already. Don't do these as little gnomes. Do them so that they've got put their little hats on them. Make their clothes so that they're stripy, so they look super cute. They're going to be fabulous fun. This one's my favourite because this is like a party set. So you've got all the fireflies, you've got the lanterns, you've got the lantern swag, you've got the little fireflies themselves, all of the little elements here to be able to do like a party in the woodlands. And you've got the little gnomes. These all need stripy clothes on them. £8.49. I don't know what the code is for this. I didn't write it down. Shop Goblins. I think they're more like little gnomes and goblins. You need to get those. Please don't miss out on that one. £8.49. Shop Goblin. Right, we've got 2 sets of dies here, and I'm going to turn them over because you need to see how many you'll get in. Each one of them, £4.49. £4.49. We've got Shop Fancy and Shop Forever. If either of those...
Forever is gone.
Forever's gone. Oh, what else just went? You took something.
Crown and Glory is gone.
Oh, okay. Just told you.
Shop Fancy, there's one left.
Shop Fancy, we've got one. Is that all? Oh, no. Oh, Katie, you just did it. Katie did it. She literally just... You should be a basketball player.
Not tall enough for that.
I was going to say that, but you said it for me. Right, stop short storage. These guys, £8.99. Look at this. Oops, pick it up. You can get 4 of these in one of these. So you get, it's 100, isn't it? I think it is. Is it 40? 40 of them for £8.99. Look how, so you could store your stamps here, and then the cuts you could store in here to go with it. But you're getting 4 pockets on here for £8.99, and you're getting a pack of 40. That seems a lot. Wow. So 40, £8.99 with 4 storage pockets. Don't miss those. Then, this is my favourite new product. I'm a bit excited about this. So you're going to get 6 of them, but look inside. So, and it's really nice card and paper. So you've got the white, the black, white, black, and then you get buff. White, black, white, and buff. You've got all of those different textures inside the book. It's A4 in size. You're getting 6 of them. Shop book, £9.99. Now I'm quickly going to go through our wallets because these today we've got Shop Extra, Shop Large, Shop Medium or Shop Small. They're all £9.99 each. In the extra large, you're going to get 4. In the large, you get 6. In the medium, you're going to get 8. And in the small, you're going to get 10. All of those are included. Right, let me just remind you about our 2 lots of flowers and our pens, which we're going to be using. Those, if you'd like to get those, Shop Floral, £24.99. If you'd like to get these, Shop Perfect, £10.99. Right, come on, we need to go and do some crafting. This is the best bit. I love my job. This bit anyway. Right, cheers. Here's water. Well, fizzy, it looks like pop, doesn't it? Right, everybody. Let's go here. Oops. I'm doing a lot of tapping. I think I'm tapping. Oops! I think I'm tapping the wrong bit, Katie. Oh, it's gone. It's gone completely. Sophie, help! Oh, and I need to tell you about this.
One of the questions I've seen pop in though.
Yeah.
Can you give an estimate of the GSM?
Yes, I can. So it varies in here. So your paper is about 120. So it's your white, about 120. Your black is about 140. Your buff is about 200. So you've got varying weights in there, which actually is quite a good thing because it means you can do different things with different weights, and you're going to get 6 of them. Thanks, Sophie.
And the multi-pens, they're not paint, are they?
No,
not an acrylic paint.
it's not an acrylic paint. It is a multi-surface paint, but it isn't acrylic. Let me show you what it works on. So I'm going to, and it's opaque. That's the other thing. You don't have to prime them or anything like that. They come like this. So if I put, you just put, so once it's on there, I can, just so that you know, I can pick that up from here onto my brush, and then I can use that onto my, oops, just get a little bit of water. You need the tiniest bit of water with it. So you can make them more fluid, and you can paint with them. So that's it on there. Here it is on plastic. I could do a little pattern, couldn't I? Could make little daisies going around the thing. So yeah, so you can use it on plastic. You can use it on glass. Put that behind it so you can see it. So you can use them on glass. You can literally, I can use them on this terracotta. There. You can use them on metal. Can you remember when you used to write that at school? And look at the coverage that you're getting. It's really, really good. And on paper and card, brilliant. So you can use it on loads of different surfaces, which is what I love. That's dried now, and look at how nicely that's dried. Really, it gives you that lovely, like, wash, doesn't it? But this is the bit. So, get all these out my pocket. Right, let me say some hellos as well, everybody. Good morning. If you're watching us from anywhere in the country, here in Derbyshire, it is super, super sunny. So I've decided I'm wearing my sunglasses today. So I remember this years and years ago. Our lovely Nancy Watt, for those of you that don't know Nancy, she was a very well-known crafting expert celebrity in the craft industry. She used to do a lot of shows with me on Create and Craft, and we used to get, literally, we'd be laughing our socks off. She really had the most amazing sense of humour, and unfortunately Nancy now suffers with Alzheimer's. But she came in one day, she's a lovely lady, very, very attractive, blonde hair, and she came in and she said, I've forgotten my glasses. I was like, well, what are we going to do? She said, well, I can't see to craft without them. So we went round all the crew, and at the time we used to have 3 camera guys, 3 camera operatives, a producer, a director, so that's 5, plus 2 floor managers, so there's 7 people. 5 of them were wearing glasses, and she tried everybody's on. And we were all going, well, what happens if Fly was one of the guys that did the cameras. I don't know why we called him Fly, but we did. What happens if his glasses work and he can't see? It was like, oh, we'll worry about that afterwards. Anyway, she tried them all on and none of them worked. So what she ended up having to do was wear her sunglasses for the whole day doing shows. And I'll never forget, every time I looked over, and then it had been a miserable morning, and we went out in the afternoon and it was bright sunshine, and it was unusually bright for that time of day. I'm like, that's it. That's the trigger to get the sun to come out. You wear your glasses inside. So I am wearing these until I leave work today, because I definitely want the sun to still be out. And we're going to have a barbecue. So I'm taking on board some of your barbecue tips, but please can you all tell me what your favourite barbecue recipes are, because I've still got to go to the supermarket, haven't planned what we're going to eat. So I need some ideas. Lindsay says, it's lovely in Wales. Normally have a breeze all the time, but today it is super still. Jonathan says, thanks, great mix to cut out for junk journals. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Josephine. Haven't seen you for a while. It's lovely to see you. Sharon, are the multi-pens acrylic paint? Well, we're going to work with them in a second, Sharon, so I'll show you a few things, but they're not acrylic paint. Then we've got everybody saying hello. Everybody is... Elspeth is sitting at the garage having a car serviced. That's what you've got to do with all this fab weather. June is actually in Spain enjoying a cruise. Good morning, everyone. Diane is in Wales and been on holiday and had fabulous weather. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Lynn's been doing her painting class from a painting club. Wow. And it's sunny in Grimsby. Thank you, Veronica. Right, guys, so please, 40% of wood has now gone. Shop wood, 40%. Shop goblin, 40%. Right, let me show you these. So I'm going to work with those creative markers first of all, and I'm going to pick myself. So first of all, we're going to work in here. No, I'm not. I'm going to work. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Shall I? Don't forget, I need recipes, please, for barbecues. Has anybody had a barbecue yet this year? No, I haven't. This will be our first, which actually I think we've done really well. So these are the chalk markers. So these are your multi-markers, not chalk markers, multi-markers. So look at how I am putting the paint, the ink, I beg your pardon, the ink onto here. Right, and this is what I need to share with you. So first thing you do, and I haven't got an acrylic block, so we won't worry about that. We'll use, I was going to say we'll use the iPad. We won't use the iPad. We'll use an ink pad. Right, so on there, huff. I think it fell off the ink pad. Oops, the ink pad fell off. Oh, I did a right bad job of that, didn't I? Could you ask them, can I have a stamping block? That would be, I'm setting myself up to fail here, aren't I? Sometimes you can do it and it's okay, but sometimes you just need to do it right. And I think I'm on one of those, just need to do it right. And in fact, when you're stamping as well, you are much better to be stamping on a firm surface than me at the moment, who is stamping on this with it all not firm. So let's go again. We'll wait for the block. While we're waiting, I'll do it right. I don't want you all thinking I'm a proper numpty, which I am, but so oh, Teresa, I'm so sorry about your husband. She's actually said that her husband also has the same illness as Nancy. It's just, it is a really, really horrible illness. I think it's harder. It's sometimes, when people are poorly, it's harder for the family than the person who's ill. I know all the time when I've had to have things, right, I've got I don't look at this. I'm being spoiled. I know when I've had to have operations and stuff done, it's easier to be the person having the operation than it is to be the person actually who's watching them go. So I feel for you guys. Anybody who's poorly, let's send them all some love. Now I don't know how you do this, but press the heart thing. So all the hearts are for everybody who's poorly. Let me see if I can do one. No, I don't know how to do it. Right, can somebody do it for me? Can you send everybody hearts, please? If you're watching Girls on, I think you do it on Facebook, don't you? Can you do it on our website? I don't know, but wherever you are. Oh, thank you. Right, I've got the goblin stamp. Right, hang on a minute. I need to show you these. I'll come back to that. I'll keep the pen in my hand. Right, this one is Shop Goblin. This one is shop home, and this one is shop woods, and they're £8.49, £8.29 and £8.49. And I'm just going to show you these, because these would make great little gnomes with little stripy jumpers. Could you imagine them? Little stripy jumpers, and put bubbles on their hat. Right, okay. Sunny in Bristol as well. Thank you, Maureen. She's done one for me. Yes, so Lynn says it's really beautiful in Bristol, not a cloud in sight. Right, so what I'm doing, I'm literally pulling the colour over my stamp like this. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the blue. I'm just going to go on the tips. And that's why I love these, because look at how you can then, look at that. So you can literally choose your design and change the colours as you go along. Right, let's go through with, then actually I'll do this as well. Before it dries too much, I've got the tiniest little bit of water on my brush, and I'm just going to blend that colour. You could let it dry a little bit more if you wanted to, but I'm just going to blend it a little bit. So that is our stamping and our colouring done in one pass. That looks really effective, doesn't it? Now, because these pens will go on any surface, watch what happens when I do it onto the next colour. So I'm going to do it onto the black. You'd expect that this wouldn't be as good, but you'll be amazed. Right, so, and then how many of you have got white stamp pads? That's the other thing we don't need. So this is a different colour I've got here. And if you think you might have left it too long, you just give it a huff. That's a huff. Okay, and then there. Then let me show you the white one. Right, so here we go. In fact, I'm going to do a full rose. I'm going to do this. I want to show you the full rose. Right. Let me just take that off and put that there. Right, so I'm going to go white. It's got a little bit of colour on it from previously, but we won't worry about that. That'll be fine. If you want to clean these down, what you do, you get a wipe, a wet wipe, and you just wipe it until you've cleaned the colour off. What's somebody saying?
I think Sophie hasn't had breakfast this morning.
Oh, Sophie. Is it your tummy?
Yeah, it's making loads of noise.
Oh. Right, we haven't quite cleaned it enough, but we won't worry about that. You can see it's getting whiter. Right, so actually I really like this effect. Right, so I'm just going to go like that. Then we'll have our green. It's really quick to do as well. And it washes off so easily. Where's that little stamp? Let me put that in the water and show you how easily it washes. So there. Then we want a bit of colour there. And a bit just there. And a few huffs. So I'm not really high enough up to get the pressure on this stamp, but it'll be okay-ish. And then, oops, not quite as good as I would have liked, but you get the idea. Right, now let's put this right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that colour, my brush, I need my peach. Just getting a little tiny bit of that shading in here. Let me get this one. It's very quiet. This is us all. It's actually quite hard to show up on the black, isn't it? Let me get, where's my white? I'm looking for my white. I've got it. Just put it right in there. That's it. Just get that white. Oh, that's better. A lot more colour coming through. Just touching it. Put the colour. I'm in my own little world. Sorry, everybody. Oh, giveaway code. Oh, win. Shop win. Right. Somebody can win my book. Win my book and what else? What else can we give away? I'm trying to look what else I can give away. Right. Trying to work out. I'll find something. I'll find something, everybody. Right, barbecue ideas. Pamela's going to be eating al fresco later. Sharon says a really good barbecue thing is a simple potato salad. Boil potatoes, let them cool, slice into rounds, slice an onion, put in a bowl, potato and onion, then put some olive oil and salt and pepper. Not your normal creamy potato salad, but her daughter loves it. Do you know what? That sounds actually really, really nice. I think I'm going to give that a go. Diane says it's lovely in Australia as well. Tracy's going to see her dad in hospital. Lots of love to your dad. Where's everybody? Oh, not many barbecue recipes coming through. Mrs. H, she's hanging the washing out. She says, it's gone very quiet. Keep thinking you've gone off. No, it's me just playing. Right, so anyway, I need to do a proper print. Right, I'm going to put this down so that now that's drying. Ignore, that's where I had that in my hand and it made it wet. But can you see how now it's drying? I'm starting to get that colour there come to life. Just has to, when it goes on, it's a little bit transparent and then it goes opaque. Right, I'm just going to close this up to get one on the buff so that you can see it on buff. So I'll go with my colours again. Actually, orange is quite close to that buff colour, isn't it? I need to do something that's a bit more contrasty, because otherwise you're just going to see buff. Right, so here with these. Right, then we'll pop you down. I haven't done the leaves, I'm just showing you the thing. Where's the time gone? It's going so fast. Look, that's the effect that you're going to get. I didn't do a really good one. Right, now I'm going to do a black outline and colour. So, I think this ink pad might be a bit dry, but we'll try, see if we can get it juicy. Give it a squeeze. Right, then we'll see if we can get a squeeze out of that. Yep, there we go. There's my dark one. Right, then I'm going to use this as my pad. So we're going to use purple. This purple. this pink. Right, then, have they gone? What's gone?
It's Shop Lily and Shop Fancy.
Oh, Lily and Fancy have gone. Right, so I'm just putting these colours in. So we're going to have to wait for it to dry for you to see the full effect of it. Here.
Mary's asked how long do they take to dry?
Oh, only about 5 minutes, Mary, but if you leave them to dry, the colour intensifies and it goes more opaque. At the moment, it's a little bit translucent, but you can see, look, the edges of it. And I'm just going to pick this up and just come along here. And don't forget that the formula of stamping. If you stamp with a water-based out for the line, then you need a solvent-based for inside, or you need to avoid the edges. Right now, can you see how this colour's intensifying? As it's starting to dry, it's just really coming clear. But what I love is, look how many colours that you're getting. You're getting all these colours, and the price of it's so affordable, especially when you think about what you can do and all the surfaces that you could work with them on. There we go. Look at how that, I had a little bit too much water on my brush, I think, to start with, so you can see that you can pull in that colour. Now I'm doing that with a brush, but you can take your pens and work directly with them onto your work, and the colour will be more intense. So if I just here show you, I'll just literally colour this little bit. This colour's going on beautifully on here. So I'm just going to add in this. So I'm going to go almost over most of it. So just giving me that little bit of colour. And this graduated colour, the faded edges that I've got down there, is looking really nice because it's giving me that sort of soft, making the petals look really soft. So I am missing a few little bits when I'm going round here because I want to get that faded effect. I'll put this more intensely at the top here. Let that in just there. So I'm just fading this down, and then tiny little bit of water on my brush and fade that colour in here to here. So we're getting all of that coming together, and then I'm going to use this colour, come back in with some water and make it come back to life. Just going to add that in here. So a little tiny bit of it over some of these areas. So a bit more. Get used to, when you're working with your products, get used to what they like and what they, what makes them really work for you. So I'm just putting there. Then I'm going to come back with this and just put a little bit more of that colour on. Just blending it in a couple of places. So we don't want too much of it, just little touches of it to come in. So here, so we're getting that, those colours, just blending. Put a bit more in the middle, a bit more just there. So that will just blend in, there, there. A little bit, just touching it in. Then we'll do our leaves. So we're just going to pull this colour in. And then I can just give you a few, just remind you, for those, especially those of you that have just joined us, let me just share with you some of the things that we've got on the show. So I'm just going to go with this lighter green. So it's going to pull in there. Right, then we'll go here. We're just going to blend those colours in, tiniest little bit. This is really when you've got detail like this. Right, look at that from the distance and see how that's colour's starting to dry now. And then the other thing is, and this is the other thing about these pens, you can go back and just put little highlights on. So you can literally use the pen to go back and add a little highlight, and I'm just going to blend that in. So it's a little highlights, just little tiny dots of light. So you can see how you can get that. But let me just go back onto, so on grey, on white and on black, you can use them on all of them. I've worked out which way I'm up. Okay, right, so here we go. And now that has dried, ready for us to add in some more colour and do the colouring. So let's come in here. So now.
Lorna has asked, can you use the pads for hybrid painting?
For hybrid, yes you can. Let me just show you that quickly. So I've got these pads, I'm going to say, the new palette paper ones, absolutely brilliant. Don't miss out on getting those. If you're in the market for a new pad, please don't miss it, because they are just so, look at the amount of space I've got to work on. It's just brilliant. Right, so I'll just show you this on every colour of these pages. So we'll just get this brush. It's not a very good brush, but it'll be fine. My brushes are in desperate need of cleaning. It's a very good brush, just not clean, is what I should have said. Right, so I've just had an idea. Oh, I just had an idea. Right, so that's it on black. This is it on white. 6 for £9.99, everybody. Here. Oh, that feels super smooth. That's lovely. And then on here, again, that feels really nice and smooth. So that's it on the buff, that's it on the white, and that's it on the black. So absolutely, yes, definitely use it. But then the other thing that you can do is, they're dry, you can use this over your hybrid to be able to draw. Let me show you that. That's a really good idea to do this. Right, okay, so I've not even thought of doing it like this, but this is a brilliant idea. Let's just quickly do this flower. Is that your tummy? Yeah. I think you need to have some lunch after this. Did you not have any breakfast?
I did, but apparently it's very chatty. It wasn't enough.
What did you have for breakfast?
Crumpets.
Crumpets? Oh, they sound nice. Did you have breakfast, Katie?
I did.
Did you? What did you have?
I had little breakfast biscuits.
Oh, I didn't have anything. Just so eager to get to work this morning. Actually, no, I was late. It wasn't just that. I was eager to get to work, but I was late, so I was like, no, that's not happening. I'm trying these collagen shots to try and see if it'll help my bones. So we'll see what happens. Probably going to make me look 25, but that'll just be a bonus, won't it? Right, let me just quickly. Do you know what? We do talk a load of bunkum. I do, don't we? Right, let's have a look. So what else we've got here? Oh, maple belly pork. Oh, that sounds nice. So maple belly pork. Now, so let's see if there's a recipe for that. Oh, Laura's having a couple of days away. And she's also got the pens as well. Right, that's not quite dry. So what I'm going to do is, see how it's drying now? Look at how lovely those colours are drying. And well, that's the paint. And there, look at that. It's really drying nicely, isn't it? I know what you need. We haven't got these. We sold out, didn't we?
I'm not sure. I think
Might there be any left?
I don't know if there's some that might have bounced back from people's.
Right, check online, everybody, because these are the pens that I had on earlier in the week. I'm trying to get some more at the moment, but look at how that looks with that white edge. So use a white stamping pad to do it. That would look really good. Right, I'm going to go down the counter while that dries, and then we've done that bit, and then I can come back and show you some more colouring here. So if you need storage wallets, they've got them all at $9.99. We've got shop extra, shop large, shop medium, or shop small. The books, you are going to get 6 of these. Now, what I like about them is they're completely blank on the front and the back. There's nothing on them. They're completely plain, ready to work with. Get 6 of them. And the reason that I wanted you to be able to have 6 was because if I was doing a journal, I would, because of the fact that they come in different colours, with the pages, I would put all 6 of those together to make one massive journal. And that would be, Amanda does this really clever book binding thing down the spine, and that would make a great journal. So I would be looking at doing that. So shop book, $9.99. Your storage pockets, you're getting 40 for $8.99, shop storage. We've got our little gnomes, goblins, shop goblin, and you'll get these. They're so cute because imagine him in stripy clothes, little bobbles on the end of his hat. You've got all the lanterns, you've got the fireflies, you've got the little bigger versions of them, the big lanterns. It's almost like a summer party, and they're actually, the poor little things, they're a little bit ugly, but they're actually a little bit cute too. They've got little bog eyes. They're really cute. So £8.49 for all of those. Then you've got shop home, and you'll get all of these. And look at the house. In fact, if I show it you on there, you can see. So you've got the trees and all the things. I'd be using this with 2 red robins. I mean, these could be the little characters that in the 2 red robins. Look at the shape of that. It's really quite large. All the little mushrooms and the 4 little goblins. So you've got those. That's shop home. That's £8.29. Shop forest is shop woods, I beg your pardon. Shop woods is £8.49. And again, look at the size of the design that you've got here. Then we need to do shop floral, which is this set here, which gives you those 2, the roses, and also you're getting those lovely irises and hydrangeas, plus you're getting the pens. I need to show you those pens quickly, don't I? Plus the pens, you're getting all of that for $24.99. And then perfect florals, you've got these, the 2 sets of flowers. Shop perfect, you're getting both of those for $10.99. And shop multi, you've got all of the multi markers for $23.99. Gets you everything. Is that everything? Have I done it all? Shop.
Through frosted glass, so shop frosted.
Oh, frosted. Shop frosted. Build yourself a little village. And this, this will work for winter or spring or summer, all year round. You've got your little robin, put your greenery at the bottom, and then have that as a lovely scene building section. If you would like that, shop frosted, £5.49. Is that all of them, Sophie? I think it is. Yeah. Right, let's go and show you how these pens work with your hybrids. So, first of all, anywhere you want to touch up a little bit of white. So I can bring in a little bit more white. So I'm just going to pull that in over the top of my hybrid paint so it looks effective. If you wanted to exaggerate the lines around the edge, there you can go there. If I want to draw my leaves, so you're not going to see it to start with, it will dry. Don't be tempted to keep going over it because you think it's not there. That will dry, and it will dry so you can see it. So we'll leave that for a minute. Then we'll, here, this stroke, if you find that one hard, it's a good way of doing it because you can literally just flick round. I've got my mauve as well. I'm going to flick back with it. So you can add your little bits of texture in. If I want to go into the middle and put some little dots in the middle of my flower, you'll see the middle of my flower. Right, when that's dry, we'll come back to it. But in the meantime, I'm just going to show you the other markers. So I need a white page. Where's my white one? Is here. Right, let me show you all these colours. Wow, God, you've got some lovely colours in here. Oh, these greens are gorgeous. Greens are a really hard one to get good colours in. So I've got a very fine nib. So look at how fine that is. It's a really, really fine nib. Right, I'm going to get my stamping card because it's not going to move as much on here. So look at how that is how fine it is. And that is how fat it is. But completely blendable. Look at that blendability. That's really good. Let's do this one. We'll blend into it. Now, blending a light into a dark can be quite difficult. Blending dark into light isn't as hard. Look at that. That's blended beautifully. Look at these colours. Imagine doing the hydrangeas colouring with these. These are going to look fabulous. Look at how good that colour is, that coverage is. It's really good coverage. So you can see there, if I come in here with the turquoise into that. So completely, you can see, you can blend that colour in really, really well. Looks good. Oh, my giveaway my giveaway code is just put win.
No, I mean, do you want to draw it?
Oh, we need to draw it. Is it that time already? Oh, really? Oh no, I'm not ready to finish. I'm still going. Look, because now I can put my multi-markers on. Yes, you better do a thing, Sophie, else I'll be in.
The winner is Glynis Jones.
Right, Glynis, you've won. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find you something that's finished that I've painted. I'll send you my notebook anyway, just with all my little scribbles in it, my little doodles. I will make sure that we send you something that you would want to have, not just a load of scribbles. So we'll get that to you. But how brilliant are these pens? Just look at them. I wish I'd done a whole hour on the pens now. Oh, I wonder if I can stamp with them. Let me just try that too. How long have I got, Katie?
Got a minute left.
Right, a minute. Right. Oh, really, don't do this at home because I've not washed anything, which is really bad of me. And you shouldn't do this. You should wash things as you go along. Yes, you could. You could stamp with them. Right, I've got to do this as a better job now. Right, let me do it properly. Oh no! Who's coming up next? Thank you all for your company. I'm going to try that potato salad. Thank you. Oh, it's brand new card shapes. Brand new card shapes. Yes, look, that's loads better. Oh, I like the shadow stamping too. Listen, guys, just enjoy. Get your crafty stuff out. Enjoy having the sunshine, but take us with you. Don't leave us inside, else we'll be will be lonely. Take us with you. We've got a fabulous weekend coming up as well. Lots of new stuff. There's new coming up in the next hour. Don't forget to get your books. Oh, and your pad. See you all soon. Lots of love. Bye.